similar game, but both have their strengths, and I thought as a group we did a pretty good job against both of them, and that was a big reason we were able to win tonight.
How big a relief was it to score 2 on the power play? It seems like you guys are really gaining momentum with the man advantage.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a relief. We work hard at it, talk about it a lot, and it's nice to see the results come. But we got a lot of good players out there for the PP, and just up to us to execute and score. And got 2 big goals.
You feel it became the second period when you were playing 3-on-5 and then 4-on-5. Do you think that was a turning point in the game?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, we did such a good job against both teams the last few days here, and put 2 deadly power plays, and we were able to get big kills at big opportunities, and I thought all the guys did a great job.
Could we say it's the perfect conclusion to what you guys started Saturday, and to what extent do you feel you can build with these 2 games going forward?
Yeah, obviously when we played that back-to-back, wasn't us, and I think we could have deserved better against Edmonton. We got the result that we wanted tonight, so big 2 points, and move on to the next one.
Ça veut dire beaucoup, je pense. On a monté beaucoup de caractère à ce soir. C'est une grosse équipe de l'autre côté, puis ça va être une victoire qui va faire du bien. On avait une séquence un peu plus difficile, puis cette victoire-là, je pense que ça va faire du bien aux gars.
Sur la glace des dernières secondes, c'est
valorisant. C'est très valorisant, honnêtement. C'est des situations que j'adore jouer. Autant que quand on perd par un but, quand on gagne par un but. C'est des situations qui sont. C'est pour ça que tu joues au hockey, c'est pour ce genre de situation-là. Puis la prochaine fois, je vais essayer de la mettre dans le filet puis faire pour la passe à Jake. Là.
Pas longtemps dans ton but, vous êtes retrouvé 3 contre 5. Tu as eu tu es sorti du banc. Comment tu te sentais d'avoir eu les gars t'as fait le job sur la glace?
Très content, honnêtement. Tu veux jamais prendre ce genre de punition-là. Puis j'ai remercié les gars en arrivant au banc. Ils ont fait un bon travail à désavantage numérique. Puis ça, je pense que ça a été un point tournant dans le match.
C'est quoi la plus grosse différence entre le match contre les Sharks il y a à peine 8-9 jours et le match de ce soir? C'est la plus grosse différence entre les 2 parties?
Je pense que c'est premièrement la gestion de la rondelle, moins de revirements, on leur a donné moins la rondelle aussi. Je pense dans notre zone, on a fait un meilleur travail à les garder plus à l'extérieur. Je pense que c'est ça les 2 plus gros points, là, la différence entre les 2 matchs.
Sentais-tu que c'était dans quelle mesure c'est un soulagement de marquer en premier but? Sentais-tu que tu avais hâte de régler ça? Ou c'était capable?
extent do you feel this is the perfect conclusion to what you started building on Saturday night against the Oilers?
Yeah, I mean, we had a pretty good game on Saturday already, and yeah, today we just proved that we can play, and that if we are at our best, like we can play with the best teams in this league. So yeah, I'm happy for us that we managed to win this game.
After 20 minutes, you had already 5 shots on goal. Was it something that you really wanted tonight to get the puck going? And
I mean, yeah, I always want to shoot, and yeah, today I was finally shooting, so that's good.
How did you sense the game change in your favor after that long penalty kill in the second period?
Yeah, I mean, they have a pretty good power play, I think. So it's when you kill power play like that, it always brings a lot of energy for a bench and everything. And yeah, I mean, the score didn't show it, but yeah, we were going pretty good, I think, after that. And yeah, it's good that we managed to bring our lead back.
You saw plenty of McDavid on Saturday and tonight, McKinnon. Can you describe what's the challenge of facing those two guys in particular?
And they are a little faster than everyone else on the ice, and a little smarter. But yeah, you just gotta, I don't know, play hard with them, like against them, and yeah, I think that's what we did pretty good. And I mean, of course, they're gonna create and they're gonna like do something because best players in this league. But yeah, just trying to get in their head as much as we can, and I think we did a pretty decent job these past 2 games.
how important is it to keep that feeling that you were able to neutralize mostly these players and these lines and maybe use it as a measuring stick for what's coming? Use that as momentum, you know,
To
that
play
you
again.
were able to play well defensively as a line.
Yeah.
How much can you use that in the next games?
Yeah, I mean, we can build off that and build more offense from that because yeah, we have good. If you have a good D zone against maybe not as good teams as like Colorado and Edmonton, then you'll get much more offense. And yeah, I mean, we know what to do there in our zone. So yeah, we're just trying to be hard in the D zone and try to get out as soon as possible, especially playing against players like that.
What did you think of the game of your captain tonight against McKinnon?
Yeah, he was great. I mean, even the shot he blocked at the end was great. And if you see like your captain putting body online, it means a lot. And yeah, he was great, like he's always. So I'm used to it, him playing good. So yeah.
How did that go for you?
Felt good. Didn't hit the first one right away, but yeah, got the rebound. So feels good. I think it's more.
Talking about how you guys are growing as a line and wanting to become one of those lines that other people talk about that way. How do you feel you guys are growing within that process?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge, obviously. They're tough guys to play against. You got to know when they're out there and get in their way. So, obviously, that's kind of what we want to look like, down the road here. But it's a good learning experience and stuff that we can, take going forward.
How do you feel? The team scored 2 goals in the power play, but the team also killed big PK in the second period. How do you feel that moment when we were 3-on-5 for 26 seconds and then 4-on-5?
Yeah,
How big do you think that was?
That was huge. Our kill stepped up tonight. Special teams was huge in a game like this and against those good teams. That's kind of how you're going to win those games. So that's big for us, and we'll take that momentum into this week.
Do you feel that getting these good looks on the power play can build some momentum as a line, and for you personally also to, build some habits and trying to find these good looks going forward?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when the power play's clicking, I think more confidence 5-on-5, and that's huge for us as a line and as a team. So I'm just going to try and continue that.
Defensively, I guess that facing, containing McDavid the other night and McKinnon tonight must be also a source of pride for you guys.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, they had Draisaitl too, and McCarr, Taves, Brandon, all these guys. So you kind of, it's tough to contain them, but you got to do that to win those games. And obviously, they're special players, and I thought we did a good job containing them tonight.
But what's the mindset offensively when you're out against those guys? Because you're possibly spend most of the shift in the D zone. So is there like you allow yourself like one good rush before changing, or how does that?
Not really. I mean, you're still playing the game. We're trying to play on offense just like them, I think. Obviously, when you're in the D zone, it's a big focus. You can't cheat the game there, and I thought we did a good job of that tonight. And obviously, it's tough. They're gonna create a lot of things off nothing, and I thought we did a good job holding them to just a couple tonight.
Getting a couple of.
Saturday, like it was unfinished business for this group, knowing that you played very well defensively. To what extent is it the perfect conclusion tonight?
Yeah, we've been close the last few games. We just haven't found a way to get the job done, and important to get a little momentum here heading on this 3-game trip. It's I don't know, maybe we have 6 games left till the break. We really want to challenge ourselves to finish on a good foot, and to get a point or a couple points here at home, head on the road, to try to build our game. Right now was impressive. So the guys sacrificed a lot tonight. There were some ebbs and flows in the game, no question, but we found a way to get through them, and got some big goals at big times.
Can you describe the challenge of facing the Canadiens?
Yeah, I thought the guys did a great job. I thought Math and Ghouls played a great game the other night against McDavid, and they did the same thing tonight. They can skate with anyone in the league, and against those two lines, you got to be able to skate. You got to be able to move your feet, and I think that's the biggest thing. Being in the right position. A lot of times you don't have to move as much as you think. You're sort of in the right spot, and they come to you because they're so fast. But you got to be on your toes at all times. Try to be as patient as you can, and sometimes you need some luck.
As a goalie.
Yeah, you just got to be ready at all times. They're threats constantly on the ice.
Jake, last 10 games, I think the offense gave you a little bit less than an average of 2 goals per game. Today, you guys give up the tying goal to make it 3-3 on that 4-on-4. But to see that late puck going for you, it's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, it's that's the way the game goes sometimes. Sometimes you're in the net and the team's pouring 5, 6, 7, 8 goals and you can win 6, 7, 5. And other times it's tough. I have all the faith in the world in these guys, and it's just the way hockey is. I've seen a lot of it. It all evens itself out in the end.
We talk a lot about defensively, but obviously the first line with Suzuki, COL, and Slav, they were matched against very tough matchups in the past 2 games. To what extent can they build that, and how satisfied are you from what you saw?
Yeah, no, I thought they did a great job. They should be proud of the way they played against 2 of the best lines in the league, in my opinion, and really limited them to not a whole lot. I don't know the actual stat line, but I think if you look from a bird's eye view and looking back quickly on the games, they should be proud of the way they played. It's not easy to do that all the time. For a guy like Suzy to be able to do that every single night throughout the league, still is a guy who's grown into his game. Kudos to him, so you should be proud of that.
We often say that killing 3 on 5 is often a turning point in the game. Do you feel like it was today?
Yeah, if they get a couple goals or even one, it's 3-1. A little bit bigger hole for us to climb out of, and they probably would have had a little bit more momentum, a little bit feeling good, and definitely probably a turning point in the game. Honestly, I don't even know if they got a shot on me, but guys did a great job. Obviously, bad luck with the way it happened with Raf, but he made a great block on Makar, who's the most dangerous guy in the league from the top on the power play, and good for the guys.
Before Army's goal, you made that big save on McKinnon. Can you describe what happened there? It seemed like you almost hit it back to him.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get the puck in the corner, and he sort of ended up just going right there, right on his tape, and luckily I was sort of there. So I was just trying to swat it away. It was a little bit too far for me to cover, so just trying to throw it in the corner, and I think he must have read what I was doing.
Bonsoir.
Salut Martin. Bonsoir. On sent que les joueurs sont soulagés d'avoir obtenu les 2 points ce soir. As-tu l'impression que c'est un peu comme la conclusion parfaite que vous cherchiez samedi puis que vous avez réussi à bâtir?
Ben, c'était une belle continuité côté le genre d'adversaire, les joueurs dynamiques de l'autre côté. Fait que, tu sais, comme le plan de match était pas mal semblable. Fait que, c'est sûr, tu sais, je trouve qu'on a joué, on a fait des bonnes choses. La dernière game, on a joué de la bonne manière. Puis, tu sais, quand tu fais ça, ça garantit pas une victoire. Tu sais, même à soir, tu sais, notre intensité était là. On a eu une tempête en début de deuxième. Ça nous a pas tués. C'est comme ça nous a pas sorti de la game. Puis on a eu une bonne poussée après ça, quand on a tué ces punitions-là. Puis on a resté à la tâche. C'est pas des défis faciles, mais c'est sûr, avoir le résultat, c'est très satisfaisant parce que c'est pas des défis faciles.
Coach, Jake Allen n'avait pas beaucoup joué récemment, puis dans les matchs où il avait subi des défaites, il n'y avait pas eu beaucoup d'appui à l'attaque non plus. Ce soir, après que vous ayez donné le 3e but, d'aller chercher ce 4e but-là pour lui donner une victoire, un vétéran apprécié comme ça dans le vestiaire, je présume que...
Oui, c'est sûr. Non, je suis content pour Jake. Il a joué un excellent match. Il mérite... il a joué du bon hockey jusqu'à date. Puis, comme tu dis, il y avait des performances qu'on lui a pas donné du support offensif. Fait que je suis content qu'on ait acheté une victoire pour Jake, puis il a fait une grosse partie de cette victoire-là, parce que c'est une équipe qui amène une bonne attaque, puis c'est dangereux, puis ils sont très dynamiques, fait qu'il faut que tu sois alerte, puis il a fait un excellent job.
Martin, j'imagine qu'il y a plusieurs éléments du jeu de Rafaël Harvey-Pinard qui te font plaisir ce soir, mais de voir marquer un premier but, d'être sur la glace en fin de rencontre, avec le sentiment de retrouver la bonne version d'Harvey-Pinard qui est en santé.
Non, c'est sûr, il a manqué du temps. Mais je sais, tu sais que ce que tu as avec Harvey, c'est Harvey-Pinard, c'est détail, tu sais, puis il y a un courage extrême, là, il a bloqué une grosse lancée, c'est sûr, il prend de punition après, là, mais il a juste un but, sa confiance et tout, c'est bon, tu sais, c'est un gars, j'ai confiance sur la glace, tu sais, c'est un gars qui joue la game. Puis quand tu as un joueur qui joue la game comme entraîneur, ça, c'est vraiment plaisant.
Tu as mentionné dernièrement à quelques reprises que le jeu semblait ralentir devant Juraj Slafkovsky. Est-ce que le fait de le voir tirer plutôt que de précipiter une passe, c'est un indicatif qui confirme cette théorie-là?
Je pense qu'il continue à améliorer sa lecture du jeu en dedans des dots, dans l'intérieur de la glace. Tu sais, puis quand la game a ralenti, je pense que c'est avec les répétitions, puis c'est aussi après ton niveau de confiance. Comme jeune joueur, je pense que c'est plus répétition pour que la game ralentisse. Plus tu vieillis dans la ligue, tu vas avoir des séquences où la game est slow, tu vas avoir des séquences où la game est plus vite. Ça, c'est côté confiance. Mais il y a une belle progression.
Marty, Joel Armia starts the season in the minors. There's now only 3 guys on the team with more goals than him. What's impressed you most about how he's been able to turn his game around?
Well, one is his attitude from the start. You know, he went down to Laval, and he was a great leader down there and played extremely well. And came back up and sat in the chair that you know was available for him and killed. You know, has been part of our kill. I think he's been killing extremely well for us. And I think he's having fun. You know, he's smiling, and he's playing some really good hockey right now. You know, and you know what we want is for our Army is just that consistency. But we're getting that right now, and I hope it keeps going.
I don't know if you watched Ken's presser earlier.
A little bit.
Okay. Whether you did or you didn't, it's been a long-standing narrative in this town that this team is in need of some elite forwards. How do you feel your top line, those 3 guys in specific, are progressing towards that goal? Where have they gotten to, and where can they go with it?
I think they're going through that process now. You know, I think they have the ability and the potential to do that. You know, when are we going to tag them elite? I don't know. And it doesn't really matter when, you know, for our goal is to get them there, you know. But what is elite? Is elite just a point producer? You know, just a goal scorer? Because if you're going to build a winning culture, you want elite hockey players and guys that play 200 feet, you know, that play the game. But of course, they bring what they bring, but they bring winning habits as well. And so we're trying to teach all that at once, a little bit, you know. So.
Do you feel they're getting closer, Mark?
Oh yeah, in terms of like winning habits and be part of a winning culture, yes, they're definitely like they bought into that, you know. So I know like Cole is getting, you know, talked about. He hasn't scored as much as he used to. Cole is going to score goals in this league, but there's a process of learning how to play the game outside of scoring goals, and he's going through that right now. So I'm really happy how he's responding, how he's engaged, and is willing to you know, to be part of this winning culture, not just I got to score goals, I got to score goals. So, you know, all those guys, I feel they're going through a process to becoming elite, and they're doing it the right way, you know, with a team-first approach.
I also have a question in relation to Kent's presser today. Nick was mentioning how he watched it. We're reaching a time of year where some of that noise is going to start to surround your team. The deadline's, you know, 6 weeks away or whatever it is. You just played 2 competitive games against 2 really high-powered quality clubs. I know that Kent has a certain point of view where present versus the future. You have a very present-focused point of view. How do you intend on navigating the progression you're seeing in your club versus some of the necessary decisions that are going to come and the noise that will surround your team?
I mean, the noise we'll manage, but we'll cross the bridge when we're much closer. I'm just going to focus on Wednesday or tomorrow, to be honest. We're going to practice. I can't worry about what's going to happen in 2 months. I can't. We're just going to keep trying to progress as a team, and, you know, whatever happens, happens, and I'm sure I'll be part of some discussions, but I'm not doing my job if I'm worried about what 2 months is going to bring.
Martin, dans les 2 derniers matchs, le trio de Suzuki a affronté vraiment des attaquants de premier niveau. Le fait de réussir à les contenir, même s'ils ont passé beaucoup de temps en zone défensive, beaucoup de temps à défendre à 5 contre 5, qu'est-ce que surtout Slafkovsky et Caufield peuvent retirer de ces expériences-là pour faire grossir leur game?
Ben, tu peux pas acheter ces répétitions-là. Tu sais, puis jouer dans ta zone, c'est pas le fun. Mais faut que tu le fasses. Tu sais, fait que t'as pas des meilleures répétitions pour t'améliorer. Tu sais, c'est pas facile. Beaucoup de mouvements. Les 5, là, sur la glace, tu sais, ils sont tout le temps sur la glace, les 5 ensemble. Fait que c'est un gros défi. Mais en général, on a fait la job.
Je me réfère encore au point de presse de Kent. Ce matin, il disait que c'est pas facile d'évaluer une équipe quand il y a autant de blessés et qu'il y a autant de gars qui sont comme pas tout à fait à la bonne place ou dans la bonne chaise. Est-ce qu'un duo comme Evans et Harvey-Pinard avec même Gallagher qui joue avec eux, ça te donne un trio qui est comme à la bonne place puis qui, justement, peut aider l'équipe à avancer en jouant le bon rôle, finalement?
Ouais, présentement, oui, mais il donne des bonnes minutes. Il joue le rôle qu'on a besoin. Mais quand tu es tout en santé, je ne sais pas où ils sont dans le line-up. Puis ça peut changer de match en match, de mois en mois. Ça prend de la profondeur dans une équipe, de passer, de voir des blessures et tout. Certains rendements peut-être qui descendent que faut que tu fasses de quoi, mais c'est pas... c'est sûr, les blessures sont en place, mais ça donne des opportunités à d'autres joueurs de grandir. Puis quand tu reviens en santé, mais ton équipe a l'air plus profonde à cause peut-être des répétitions que les gars ils ont eues qu'ils n'auraient pas eues si tout le monde serait en santé.
On termine avec Guillaume et Martin. Salut Martin, je sais que tu as parlé d'armure tantôt en anglais. Tu parles souvent du plafond, du plancher des joueurs. Est-ce que tu sens qu'on a vu son plafond dans ces derniers matchs-là? Puis est-ce qu'à le voir aller, tu as une meilleure idée de ce qui peut allumer le feu en dessous?
Je pense que le plafond, on sait tout, parce qu'il y a 2 séquences l'année passée que tu le vois son plafond. Je pense que ce que Joe a monté, c'est son plancher. Puis quand tu montes ton plancher, c'est parce que tu as plus de constance dans ta game. Fait que Quand le plancher Armia il est plus haut, mais il est fatigant sur la glace.
Oui, Martin, tu as fait référence aux 5 joueurs de l'Avalanche qui sont toujours sur la patinoire. Depuis le début du mois de janvier, Drouin, c'est le 3e attaquant le plus utilisé dans la Ligue nationale de hockey. Je fais appel à ton œil d'homme de hockey. Qu'est-ce qui fait différent par rapport à quand il était ici?
Bien, il joue avec 4 joueurs très excellents. Puis Joe, il a l'intelligence pour faire continuer le jeu. T'sais. Puis il y a beaucoup de vitesse sur cette ligne-là. Mais tu sais, comment tu mesures la vitesse, c'est pas juste avec tes pieds, c'est avec comment tu es capable de lire le jeu. Joe, il a une très bonne vitesse intellectuelle. Qui fait que la puck, elle va à bonne... Si Joe touche à la puck, le jeu ne monte pas sur la palette. Il continue. Qu'est-ce qu'il est supposé de se faire parce qu'il est très intelligent. Fait que je pense que, c'est sûr, son temps de glace il est beaucoup élevé, mais ce temps de glace-là, il n'est pas donné. Je pense qu'ils ont donné des opportunités, puis il a pris la balle, puis il est parti avec. Puis sa confiance a monté parce qu'il a produit, puis je suis sûr que les 4 autres joueurs, ils haïssent pas ça, jouer avec Joe Drouin qui continue les jeux.
Merci, coach.
OK, merci. En finissant, on a M. Laflamme qui prend sa retraite. Ça va bien? Bob Feu? Hein? Félicitations. 40 ans?
35 sur le hockey, ouais.
OK. Bien, félicitations. On a